Good morning, good morning, good morning Facebook, good morning Instagram, good morning YouTube, good morning everyone who is watching this. It is Sunday the 13th of June and we are live for weekly oracle card readings, or you're watching this back. We had a vote last night. I put it to you in my stories last night. I said, which would you prefer, the Good Tarot, the Dali Tarot, or the Raja Tarot? And the outright winner was definitely the Good Tarot. So today we're going to be working with the Good Tarot and we'll be working with the Major Arcana. Good morning. Good morning to everyone just joining in. Hello, how are we? I hope we are well. Let me know how you are doing today. It is the 13th of June. It is right in the middle of Gemini season. The new moon is now pushing towards the next full moon. I think this is the last phase of Mercury being retrograde as well, which is lovely. So yeah, let's see what's happening. I hope you're all doing well. Good morning, good morning. Still in bed. Perfection. Perfection. Thank you. How are we, everyone? Let me know how your week has been. I know it's been hectic and crazy, and a lot of people were affected during the last week or so. We love that. There's always lots of magical energy in this room with me. Just gonna make sure these are always shuffled to perfection. You all know. Good morning. How are you? Lovely to see you all coming in. It has definitely been a lot. I empathize, I understand, and I feel you, kids. Don't you worry. So for those just joining in, we are, oh look at the sunshine, hello. We're working with the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. You all know how much I love Colette. The Good Tarot are a really lovely, warm, bright, uplifting, positive version of the tarot. It's a really yummy deck to use, and it's the image for my Oracle card workshop. That's the deck that I'm using. It's always, when I work with the tarot to do these sorts of readings, I always just work with the Major Arcana because I like to get that clear, direct, succinct reading of energy. So that's why it's not the full deck that's in here. Yes, it has been exhausting, everyone. Take care of your energy, please. Everyone will be feeling exhausted. It's okay to feel exhausted. Do what you need to do and then rest, rest, rest. Please and thank you. I've been going in and out of bed the last couple of days, just getting as much rest as I can. It has been felt here as well. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Good morning to those just joining in. Hello, how are we? I hope we're all well. So last night on my stories, I put it to a vote. Did you want to see the Good Tarot, the Raja Tarot, or the Dali Tarot? And with more votes than the other two combined, the Good Tarot was the clear winner. So I am going to be utilising the Good Tarot today for the week ahead. We're working with the Major Arcana and we are doing a reading from today, Sunday the 13th of June, through till the 19th. You'd think I have a grip on this sort of thing nowadays, but not quite there, not quite there. Good morning, everyone. All right, for those just joining in, the Good Tarot, Major Arcana is what we're using. Everyone, let's all take a deep breath, let's all relax, and let's see what is going to come for the week ahead. Oh, okay, so today is Sunday the 13th of June. We are heavily in that Gemini energy. It's beautiful. We love it. Work with it. Think laterally. And we are building up to the next full moon. Our card for today is the Call. This is truly a beautiful card and a really wonderful message, because the Call, it's kind of where our soul's purpose, the passion that we have inside of us, the way the universe is pushing us, like it's all the things coming together for us to live our highest truth. So today, I want you to think about and focus on your highest truth and purpose and what that could be. What aspects of your life you are happy with and you like and you want to carry on forward, and the things that need to change, the things that need to be edited, the things that need to be let go of and gotten rid of, so that you can live that pure energy of living the call. It's a really challenging thing, but it's the thing that it's worthwhile. It's like, I have to do this because my soul and everything in the universe, everything around me is saying this is what I need. So you need to be focusing on what is super important. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 black red-tailed cockatoos just flew past my window. Let's take that as an amazing sign. You don't see them that often, and like flying through the city just quietly, thank you very much. How amazing is that as a perfect sign to coincide with that, because they are really representative of really beautiful spiritual change, really amazing, facing the shadow, uplifting, moving forward, creating the change that you want to be in the world. And I am a huge advocate of that. You got to walk and talk and live in the same way. You can't just say something. You've got to talk behind it as well. It's really, really important for us to live that truth and follow our desires, follow those dreams and those passions, put together our skills, figure out a way that we can make a difference in the world. And it doesn't have to be through career or work. It will be for a lot of people. It will resonate this way for a lot of people. Yes, exactly, 13 cockies on the 13th. But it may resonate more so with the changes that you are making within yourself, the patterns that you are changing, and the karma that you are healing within your own self, within your own family, and with your own line and energy. It could be as simple as that healing and that transformation and that change. It doesn't have to be work. So just make this make sense to you. Think about your own life. Think about where it is that you need to bring these things together to live it and experience it. Hello, how are we? I pull cards for the collective. This is for everyone. I pull one card for every day of the week. So if you would like a personal reading, please private message me and we can look at that. But otherwise, the cards are for everyone. It's for the collective. One card for every day of the week. We love it. We've got lots of good energy around today. So today, Sunday the 13th, is the Call. It's number 20. I love it. It's an angel with a trumpet. Doesn't get much better than that. This is like energetically, it for me is connecting, like opening the crown and really accessing that bigger picture, that compassion for all, and trying to make a difference in the world. But then it's also going in and connecting through our heart and our sacral, because it's bringing that idea of passion and heart's desire into things as well. So crystal wise, I would think something like damburite would be really beautiful, something that high vibration, something like angel aura quartz, or really, really nice clear selenite. Think of Lemurian quartz or Herkimer diamonds. There are some really beautiful high energy of opening the crown that will be really helpful. But I also think maybe star rose quartz or star ruby, where you're bringing that high vibration energy into the lower chakras. So the call, think high vibration, and think grounding high vibration as well. So you could also think, okay, I need to balance like maybe rainbow moonstone and smoky quartz, like really beautiful high vibration, opening the crown and then, you know, grounding it into the physical too. So that was today, Sunday the 13th. And we're going to roll forward to tomorrow, Monday the 14th of June. Oh, as it catches the sun, the card is the Sun. Now, this is a huge positive sign and a huge positive indicator for everyone and for the collective. It's a big sort of yes energy. It's like, yes, follow that dream, follow that passion, do the thing. It's also a really important sign of masculinity and positive masculinity. Positive masculinity, divine masculine energy is very much about the collective. It's about making decisions that are best for everyone. It's about trying to be the leader in your life. So this is very much connecting to the call in a really beautiful way. It's showing you that you do need to lead. You do need to follow your gut. You do need to follow this intuitive pull. You do need to think, what is best for me in this situation? It's a sign of abundance. It's a sign of giving. It's a sign of extra and more. So if you're thinking about the big things that you're creating and manifesting and what you're trying to do for the world and for yourself and family and whatever it is, also think about like what you're trying to create as a legacy for the world, what you're trying to leave for those after you. Again, for those that are doing personal, spiritual, karmic work, this is a sign of the positive of you need to do this and take the lead and do this healing. This isn't, again, just about career. This won't be about career for everyone. It may be about career for a lot of you, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So think about the joy, think about the positive, think about the things that bring you light, but also think about making gut decisions, following your gut, doing things in a divine masculine way, or asking for help from someone with a divine masculine energy. This can also pertain to dealing with law, dealing with justice, like not justice, but dealing with like actual law, dealing with banks, dealing with business as well. It's great. Good stuff. Come on, guys. You all know sun crystals, sunstone, citrine, nice and easy. Don't overcomplicate it. Imperial topaz, think carnelian, think amber, golden for the right. You know, don't overcomplicate it. Hopefully it means we'll have a nice sunny day too. Yeah, exactly. You're all cottoning on. You all know what's going on. You all know what's happening. Those that have been following, I know you know what's going on, especially because you've been doing this work, you've been following on. This is not new news, right? I've been talking about this sort of stuff since last year when I first started doing these readings when everyone was in lockdown. It was very much, you need to follow your own truth. You need to lead your life. You need to make decisions that are important for yourself, but are also going to be better for the world, that are also going to be better for those that come after you and those around you. We're not being selfish, we're being self-full. Really, really important that we're thinking about how we're making the world better for everyone around us. So that's Monday. Our card for Tuesday, which will be the 15th. Oh, hello. The enigmatic magician. Oh, kids, you all know I love this card. You know I'm all about this magician. The power is within you. The alchemist is you. You have the ability, oh, look at that hair. You have the ability to do the thing. I've said this a billion times. You are unfuckwithable. You can create magic. You can create alchemy. You can bring all of the things together within you to create something bigger and more amazing. And we have a troll. Bye, Felicia. This, I love you. Hello. Have you not seen my big tattoo of Merlin? I have 2 crystal carvings of the guy. I have statues. It's alright, I've already blocked them on Facebook, don't worry. Feel free to report them if you need to, but I've already blocked. I'm quick on the button, don't you worry. Instagrammers, you're all good. It never happens on Instagram, only on Facebook for whatever reason. I got the magic in me, kids, don't you worry. The magician is the ability for us all to, to go, all right, these are my skills, these are my gifts. This is the stuff that I can connect to around me. So I'm good at X, Y, Z. My skill set is X, Y, and Z, right? Then I have crystals, then I have a candle, then I can write a letter and I can create a vision board, then I can create a grid, then I can visualize and put my intention and meditate on these things. This is the alchemist, this is the magician, this is pulling all the things together to create something bigger. That is what alchemy is. Does this make sense, everyone? Does this resonate? Because I get asked about the whole magic thing, being a mage, you know, alchemy. It's one of those things that does come up. And it's really simple if you think about it. That all mages, all magicians, all shamans, all those that connect to this sort of stuff, witches, wizards, blah, 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 blah. Everyone's connecting to the elements. Earth, wind, fire, water, ether. All of the little things around us that connect to us. All of the little things that we are able to bring together to make something bigger. Think about making the most delicious meal and how many ingredients you need to pull together. And then the people that you need to invite, they're also important ingredients too. All of these things create the right event, the right vibe, the right energy, magic. Excuse me. I'm both connected to science and spirituality. I have a science degree. I'm very much a believer that science is magic as well, because it's bringing things together to create more. So don't think of it as an exclusively spiritual context thing. Think of it also as literally pulling things together to create something amazing. And, you know, this is thing that's is discovered and created by scientists all the time. Baking a cake, creating a business. There is always all these things that we need to put together, right? There he is. Tuesday, think about the magic within you. Number 1. It is card number 1 in this deck. If we don't believe in ourselves as this guiding light, as this magician, as this as you have the right to follow your dreams and your purpose and this gut instinct that is pulling you towards creating this awesome life, or whatever it is that you're trying to do the thing. Pull your resources together. And ask for help from the universe as well. Like, you're working with the universe. You're co-creating. So go, okay, come on. I'm doing this. You know, this is the physical work that I'm doing. You know, I'm facing my shadow. I'm creating dietary changes. I am having conversations with people in the physical realm that I needed to, that I've been holding off on. You know, I'm doing the work here. I ask you to work with me now. Help me out. And co-create with me. We're all resonating. It's all making sense. We're all feeling the vibe, everyone. Oh, hello. Whee. I want you to be excited. I want you to be passionate about your life. I want you to be able to live in a way that excites you every day. I am so blessed that through the most traumatic thing that I have gone through in my life as an adult, I've also had the best solace through my work because I've created it and manifested it through a fuckload of hard work, right? I've gotten to this point because of the following the magician, following that I can do this, I can make this happen. I'm going to follow what my gut is telling me to do. I'm going to ask for that help. I'm going to pull these resources together to get me to this place. If I wasn't in this place right now, I do not know how I would be dealing with the trauma. I can guarantee it because I didn't deal with trauma when I was younger. And this is the first time as an adult I've really been faced with this sort of trauma. So I've had to look at it. I've had to deal with this. But I've been able to feel like I can get through each day because I'm in a place where I don't have to live by others' rules and I don't have to work for others. Does this make sense? Like, this is for you personally. Make it make sense to you personally. I'm telling you about my own life and my own story, not to bore you or anything, but to hope that you can make sense in what you're trying to do too. I only want to create space and energy so that you can do what I have done and what I've gone through. I want to take what I have learned and what has come into my brain and what has come through my experience and pass it on in whatever way I can. That makes me feel quite emotional. Does that make sense, everyone? I know that was a very big digression, but I hope that makes sense. So the magician, crystals, thank you, everyone. Crystals for the magician, think your merlinites, gabbro, mystic merlinite, black merlinite, think galena, think cinnabar. I also would like to think something like charoite, think labradorite, think whatever stone you think is magical. Good, I'm glad this makes sense, everyone. Thank you. Okay. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, our card for Wednesday. We're rolling into Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be the 16th of June. Ooh. Oh, thank you for joining in. Thank you all very much, everyone. Our card for Wednesday as we roll forward, we're not done yet. We're only halfway through the week, kids, is justice. Now, this is important. This is really important because this is following on the work that we are doing to create what we're trying to create, to lead the life that we're trying to lead, to do the thing that we are trying to do. And justice is on our side. The universe is behind us. The right outcome will come through. And for those of you that are making this make sense to work, business, banks, and law, this will also be in your favor. But very much think about it only being in your favor because you're doing this work. Because you're trusting yourself, because you're saying, yes, this is what I need for me. This is what's important for me. This is why, and this is the how. And I'm going to do what I can, and I'm going to put in the work. I'm not going to just wait for the universe to, drop things in my lap, which it will, but you've got to do the work as well. You've got to put in the effort. You've got to, take the staff and go, yes, this is what I'm doing. I'm standing here. I'm proud of who I am. I'm making these decisions based on what is important to me, based on what I need and what is important to where I'm going, the future that I'm creating, this legacy that I'm trying to create. Justice will prevail, but there is a catch. It's not just going to happen for you. But this can also be like, justice is also the scales of justice and balance, right? This can also be stepping back and not doing and saying no and taking your foot off the pedal and stopping certain things that are taking energy away and it being replenished and replaced and things coming back into balance because of that. Right? Oh dear. I love it. She's holding the scales, she's holding a sword. Like, it's not about emotions. This isn't about like the human attachment side of things. This is about what's right and what's wrong. And you've got to do things that are right and wrong. You've got to follow what's right and what's wrong. Sometimes we overcomplicate things and we live too much in that grey, and we give too much slack and leeway, and we need to be a little bit more, because he, the magician, couldn't give a shit about that. He is here to create magic because this is what's right and what's wrong. This is what has to happen. This is like facts. Even though it's magic and even though it's spiritual, even though it's all of these things, it's also because it has to happen. And then we step into justice because of that. The masculine energy that is following forward from the start of the week, right? Saying no and not doing and protecting yourself is also a big step forward, is also big change, is also growth, is also evolution, is also that shift. It doesn't have to be about work. It doesn't have to be about XYZ that other people are connecting to. How does this make sense to your life and your journey and your experience at the moment? When we think about justice, we think obviously about like Libra energy, and good Libra energy is going to think and weigh things up and follow what is truthful. So think lapis, think sapphire, think lepidolite, think blue tourmaline, sodalite. Good dark blue energy that's right in here. It's good. I like it. So far, it's all making a lot of sense. And I also think it's good because there is still so many shifts of uncertainty. This is a pattern that has not changed since last year. It's the uncertainty. We are all living in uncertain times. And this is why you have to make as certain decisions as you can for yourself, as focused, clear decisions as make sense to you. It is very much for the greater good, but also personal. Like, it's a mix of the two. Yeah, blue onyx, whatever connects to you to like make nice, clear decisions. But also, you could work with something like clear calcite. Good clear calcite is great for making like clear, balanced decisions. And blue kyanite. Yeah, blue kyanite feels really good as well. You want to get out of your feelings on Wednesday. Get out of them. Obviously, your heart comes into consideration, but get out of your feelings, right? When justice and the law comes into it, it's by the word of the law. If anyone has done jury duty, you will know. It's not about what you feel. It's not about whether or not you think that guy's a prick or he's guilty or whatever. It's about, what does the law say? My dad was a cop for 30 years. If I haven't had that ingrained into me. All right, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Moving on into Thursday, which will be the 17th. Thursday, the 17th of June. Our card is the whole world. What have I been saying about the big picture? What have I been saying about the higher perspective? What have I been saying about the future and legacy? Don't be myopic. Don't be short-sighted, and don't be insular and self-focused. Be self-aware. Don't be like, oh, like, be a victim and like, wow, 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 what is me? Like, no. I'm not here for that. I don't buy into that bullshit. No. This is, okay. I have limited myself in the past. I have been limited by beliefs, by thoughts, by what the world has told me. But moving forward, these decisions that I'm making, this focus through what is important to me in the future and the legacy that I'm creating, how big could it be? How important is it? Could it even be bigger than what I'm thinking? Do I need to expand? Perspective, people. Think big. Take yourself out of yourself. Separate yourself from yourself and look at yourself from the outside with compassion, with love, but also with a little bit of coldness. Anything is possible, truly, when you follow this, when you do what is important to for yourself, when you are following this idea of the importance of legacy. I think it's completely underrated, and I think it's something that too many people do not think about. Short-term gratification. Hey, I lived there through my 20s. It's all good. I've been there. I do all my readings via video, Catherine, but I'm in Perth. But yeah, send me a message if you'd like to. Yeah, this is about a higher perspective. This is about thinking big. This is about really expanding on what it is that you think you're doing and why. Try and visualize that future that you're trying to create. Try and visualize that place that you see yourself. Try and visualize that future and what it is and why and how it makes the world better and how it's helping those that come after you. Think about crystal-wise. I would highly recommend something like a pairing, if you can, of something for the solar plexus and something for the crown chakra. Something like simply citrine and clear quartz, but I would take it to another level and think like heliodot and damburite would be an incredible combination. Sunshine aura quartz would be really good. But also think maybe chrysocolla, think Gaia stone, think turquoise, think these stones that are connecting us to the earth and what the earth is trying to tell us as well. Golden damburite, good one. Think, like blue-green opal would be incredible. Petrified wood, because it helps us with the cycles of the world and what has been. I'm getting a vibe for chrysocolla, like hard vibe for chrysocolla. Feels good. Yeah. Green moonstone, beautiful. Really beautiful. Yeah. And those that have Gaia stone, that would be a good one too. This is where like a little bit of that chaos theory that I attribute to and live by makes a lot of sense, because like you're in your world, living in your chaos, living in the world and the journey that you're trying to live and focus on and learn what you're trying to learn in your own life. But you're also trying to see the big picture. You're also trying to understand that everything is connected. There's a reason for everything. Nothing's by accident. There's this higher purpose to what's going on. So it's kind of linking all of that together. I hope that makes sense. That's Thursday. Those are the crystals. Now for Friday. Friday's the 18th of June. Oh, hello. Oh, this is a lovely shift. A lovely shift. The first part of this week has been quite masculinely driven, and now we're shifting into a really feminine bottom half of the week, which is beautiful. It means now, from the proactive, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm creating, this is where I'm going. Now we can start to receive, now we can start to let in, now we can start to allow a little bit more. We're working between the elements of water and air. We're thinking about our psychic energy, our intuition. We're thinking about the feminine idea of allowing and receiving and letting things come to you, as opposed to pushing and forcing and being active or masculine. This is very much the opposite. But this is also about spiritual practice, meditation, focusing on what your spiritual practice is, how that helps you to bring in what you need. So meditating is key, bringing yourself back to slowing down, to relaxing, to not pushing so hard and so much, and letting things come to you. Let sort of water and fluidity work with you, but also it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female or anything in between, or whatever it is that you connect to and attribute to, and however you see yourself. It is about the ideas of masculinity and femininity within energy, and within how that sits within us. We all have it. We all need balance, giving and receiving, pushing, pulling, ebb, flow, right? And when we allow ourselves to be within that ebb and flow, we can create, we can manifest, we can do, and then we can receive the reward for what we're doing. We can allow what needs to come in because of what we've put out there. You know, I've done the work to clear my past and get rid of the stagnancy and do the work within myself to clear what I need to clear. Now I'm open to letting the universe reward me and to receive what I need as compensation or reward or whatever it is. Larimar, Herkimer Diamond, Lemurian Quartz, Chrysocolla, Rose Quartz, anything that is feminine, Moonstone, Rainbow Moonstone, any of the frickin' moonstones, it really doesn't matter. Anything that is feminine in the crystal world, selenite, perfect, all good options. All good options. But also, I would like you to think about good heart chakra energy that allows us to receive. So jade, think about turquoise, think about chrysocolla again, think about green aventurine and emerald. You can think about cobalt and calcite. You can think about green garnets, peridot, chrysoberyl. There's really a lot of really great crystals that can work on opening that heart chakra to be receptive. But yeah, get your fem out, girl. On Friday, we're ending the week. And that's an important thing. Also think about, like, we're left and right-handed. So for those of you that are right-handed, your receptive hand chakra, our secondary chakra, will be your left hand. For those that are left-handed, it'll be your right. So think about wearing these crystals on your left-hand side so that you can receive, or whatever is your receiving side. Okay, our last card of the week, our card for Saturday. Ooh, the Temptation card. Isn't this interesting? Do not be fooled by all that glitters. Sometimes we dream and we hope, and there's a little bit of selfishness within those dreams. And this is an important sort of, not slap in the face, but just bringing you back to yourself and going, now listen, are all your intentions true? Are all your intentions right on? Are all your intentions exactly where they need to be? Are you being distracted by, having an easier life? Are you being distracted by what other people are doing, what other people have? No. What do I need? What's important to myself? What nourishes me? Do not be tempted when the universe is trying to bring you something. Do not be tempted to force. Do not be tempted to push when you need to pull. Don't be tempted to fall back into old patterns. Do not be fooled by the easy way out. Follow the path of least resistance, but also you still got to do the work, you still got to do the thing, you still got to do what you need for yourself, right? So as long as your focus and your ideals are truthful and positive and ethical and you're doing all the right things, you're all good. But if you're getting swayed, if you're getting distracted, if you're feeling not good enough, if you're slacking on the weekend, you may be pulled up. So I would recommend working with jet, because jet is a really great stone for temperance and really helping us to deal with that sort of energy, but also think grounded, like good grounded energy, like smoky quartz, like onyx. Think about tiger eye. Tiger eye actually feels really good as well. This is where you would think about, like, you're doing things, creating a big picture, you're trying to make these things happen in your life and do these things that are great. Don't be tempted to think that you're then better than others. Don't think of yourself as any more. Don't think of yourself as any less either. Don't be tempted to let ego take you away from what is true and what is right. So yeah, think nice, grounded, simple, focused energy for Saturday. Yeah, black onyx, smoky quartz, jet. Really good, grounding, simple energy. Feels lovely. All right, our overview card, kids. Our overview for the whole week. What is our theme for the week? This wacky week in June. Oh, hi, girl. Hi. Surely you all know what the Fortune's Wheel is all about. It's spinning. The Fortune's Wheel is spinning and it's landing on you. All this work, all this magic, all this energy, all this justice, all this focus, all this stuff that you are doing, all of the decisions that you are making, all of the hard work that you're putting in, but all the asking that you're doing as well, it's creating luck. It's creating magic around you. It's creating like that divine timing of all the good stuff to happen. It happens through, I'm a huge believer in creating luck. I'm definitely I believe in luck fully. I'm a Sagittarian, like we're the lucky sign. But you also have to believe in your own luck, believe in your own self and confidence and ability. And it's like, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to just trust my gut. I'm going to follow this. And it puts you in the right place at the right time for the right thing to happen, which is lucky, right? Divine timing is everything. You're exactly where you need to be always to learn what you need to learn in your life, experience what you need to experience on your journey. What is your idea of luck and awesomeness and all the good? What is all of this work that you're doing for yourself? Trying to create? Yeah, it is. It really is. If you're going to do the work, you will be rewarded by the universe. If you think of yourself as lucky, you can be lucky. I love it. I love it. It's so good. It's fun. It's joyous. It's living your best life. I would highly recommend working with anything that you find helps you to feel really buoyant and uplifted and positive. But don't overcomplicate it. Citrine, awesome. Carnelian, sunstone, great energies. Imperial topaz, so good. Think lemon quartz. Bumblebee stone. Oh yes, I live for that. I live for that. Yellows and oranges. Orange garnets like spessartine garnet, hessonite garnet. Delicious. Orange sapphire. So good. Friday was the High Priestess, and Temptation for Saturday. So our overview is the Fortune's Wheel. Think about creating your own luck, because you can. I would also recommend peridot, these really bright green crystals, really bright jadeite jade, even your dark greens as well, like your good green aventurine, emeralds, and nephrite jade. Anyone else calling out being lucky? Yeah, think yellow, think green, and also think orange, because they're getting you into that. I'm not thinking about it. I'm just following what I'm feeling, and I'm finding my luck by doing that. I love it. That's awesome. That's a really great overview. This week has felt like I felt looking forward that things are going to be more positive. Things have been really hectic and crazy, and that things are looking a bit more uplifting and positive. There's still a lot of work to do. There's still a lot of crap that's happening. There's still Saturn and Pluto are going to be retrograde until October. The last eclipse of the year is happening in November. So this eclipse season, it's kind of opening and closing, but it's kind of opening again. So it's kind of still up and down. We're in Gemini energy anyway, so we really should be thinking expansively in the way that we are using our mind. We should be thinking a bit laterally. We should be trying to be aware in that the way we use our mind for the best. It's good. It's exciting. It's all happening, everyone. It's all happening. And for those that don't know or haven't heard, I have a workshop on Sunday, next Sunday at Crystal and Stone. It is an Oracle card workshop, so I'll be teaching you a few tips and tricks on how to work with Oracle cards. I think there's only a couple of tickets left, so jump onto the Crystal and Stone events page if you'd like to come along. I have spaces for readings, and at the moment it's only about a week wait. So feel free to send me a message if you would like to book in as another troll. We'll delete them by Felicia. Thank you very much. I have got my Teens Crystal Grids workshop in July. I'll be doing short in-person readings, crystal readings at the Winter Market at Crystal and Stone, and I also have a full moon ceremony at the end of July. So lots and lots of exciting things coming up. Yes, all the workshops are in person. Nothing virtual yet. Sorry, everyone that wants virtual things. I'm still processing what I'm processing, and I will be thinking about it when I have a little bit more time and energy, the virtual stuff. The virtual stuff will probably be launched in the last quarter of the year, last quarter, so think September, October, for that sort of stuff. But otherwise, I will actually be trying to think about some more online stuff, like talking about stuff, crystal classes, that sort of thing. But stay tuned. I'm not moving quickly at the moment. I'm going through these things slowly but surely. But yeah, if you would like to book in a reading, at the moment, I think I have one spot at the end of this week, and then quite a few spots next week and the week after. So you don't have to wait like it has been earlier in the year, 2 months. So thank you very much. Namaste. Peace out. Look after yourself. Stay safe and stay sane. Lots and lots of love, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And if you're watching this on another day, have a wonderful week, day, night, all of the things. Bye everyone. Love you.